Hey guys, today we're going to be tying a Trilene knot, also known as a two-turn clinch knot. So first you're going to start by putting it through the eye of the hook, pull out about 6-7 inches or so. You're going to bring it back and then put it back through the eye of the hook a second time here. So that way you end up with the tag end as well as a little loop-de-loop. What I like to do is just put my pinky in that loop-de-loop for ease of operations. And then we're going to take the tag end here, we're going to put it around the actual main line 5 or 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, if you notice, we got 2 loops. We got the loop made that's around our pinky, and then we have the loop made by going back to the main line here. So we're going to take this tag end, we're going to slip it through both of those other loops. You can just put it against your pinky to get it off, put it through. So that way it's going through 2 loops as well as the twist. I'm just going to pull it tight. And of course, get it wet before you cinch it. Really tight. There we have it. Two-turn clinch knot, also called a Trilene knot. Now you gotta stick around because we're gonna go do a strength test on both braid, mono, and 100% fluorocarbon to see just how good this is on all 3 of them. All right, y'all, so we're testing the mono with Trilene knot. We got it tied to both ends here. That way there's we're not testing it against anything else, just against itself. So let's see how much pressure it can take. This is 10-pound test line. Begin increasing. It's 9.5 pounds, almost 10 pounds. That's more than, it's holding more than the actual line is rated at right now. 13.6 is where it popped. And then it finally read was at 14.1, I believe. I want to show this. If you look with the Trilene knot on the mono, the knot didn't come undone. The line itself snapped. It stretched a bit and actually broke. So I'm gonna try to find the other hook with the other knot because it's on the floor somewhere here. But yeah, it popped up to 14 pounds and the knot itself still held on 10-pound test line. That's pretty impressive. So this is testing the Trilene knot strength on 100% fluorocarbon. This is Invisalign actually. Same 10-pound test. So that way we get an even test for everything. Make sure it's zeroed out, good. Now we're gonna begin applying pressure. You can tell the fluorocarbon, there's no stretch in it compared to the mono. Oh, 8 pounds, 2 ounces, it came undone. Look at that. Let's see where it popped. Oh, the actual knot itself on the fluorocarbon came undone. If you look here, it's perfectly fine. It actually undid the knot right there. About 8 pounds, about 80%. All right, y'all, same thing. Trilene knot this time, the braid. This one is a 10-pound Power Pro. So we'll see just exactly what this holds up to. So far both the mono and the fluorocarbon were surprising results in kind of opposite directions. So we're gonna start applying pressure with the braid. Oh, that slipped right through. You could feel it just slipped, didn't grip at all. Slipped right through. Didn't have any grip. As soon as I put pressure on it, the Trilene knot slipped out. Let's see if I can find the other one. All right, y'all. So I found the other hook from the braid test. I don't know if you can see, but the tag end of that too, left about a 1/2 inch tag on each of these. And it's totally gone. It slipped right to the edge of the knot right there. And is about to slip as well. So Trilene knot on braid is a no-go, I'd say. I believe that test with the braid that it slipped at 3 pounds 2 ounces. I just want to make sure it's not like something I messed up with the knots or just some goofy thing with that chunk of braid or something. So I got it retied, brand new piece, Power Pro, other hooks, Trilene on both of them. Let's do another strength test and see just where this knot actually slips. Okay. And it's slipping right away. You can feel it slip. As soon as you apply pressure, it starts slipping right through. I don't know, guys. Trilene knot for braid, I don't think I can recommend it. I just don't think there's enough friction when it's pulling like that. Something slips. That's twice now. 3 pounds and 2 pounds. All right, y'all. This knot test was pretty impressive and disappointing at the same time. The lines we used, I used a mono, which is Trilene XL. I used a braid, which was spider wire, easy wire. And then I used a 100% floro, which was Berkeley Vanish line. All of which in 10-pound tests, so that way it'd be a pretty even test. The Trilene knot on the monofilament, it was like that knot was made for it. It held out to 13 pounds, 8 ounces, which is 135% of the actual line's rated strength, which that's impressive. You could feel it stretching, and then finally the line itself actually snapped. The knot itself never gave out. The fluorocarbon, that was 8 pounds, 2 ounces, so 82.5% of the actual line's rated strength, which I knew that one wasn't going to hold as much as it was rated out to. I was expecting probably like 9 pounds or so. I wasn't expecting it to only be 80%. That was kind of disappointing right there. And then the braid, the spider wire, easy wire, my gosh, that the line slipped at first at 3 pounds, 2 ounces, which is 32.5%, which I almost figured, was that something I did? Did I mess up the knot or something? Did I maybe just have a goofed up piece of wire? So I did it again, and it came undone again at 2 pounds, 5 ounces, which is 23.1% of the line's rated strength. Which then, I mean, you can't recommend that really. I mean, I don't know. There's something drastically wrong there. I don't know. I don't know what I did, or if it's just the braid. I've seen online people say they use this knot with braid, but those guys were fishing heavy cover bass stuff, and they're using like 65-pound Power Pro. So I don't know if there's some kind of friction difference in the line thickness there going on or what, but at least for small braided lines, Trilene knot doesn't work for that. All right, y'all, so here we can see all the results totaled up between all 3 lines plus that second test with the braid. So as you can see, the mono held up the most, which I actually expected. I didn't expect it to hold this much though. My gosh, Trilene, way to go for your XL line. Holy cow. Held up to 13.5 pounds, 135% the rated line strength. That's impressive, and the line never slipped, or the knot never slipped. It was the line breaking actually. For the fluoro, held up to just over 8 pounds. That was kind of to be expected. I figured it'd be less than that. Honestly, didn't expect that less though. And then of course with the braid, that was pretty disappointing. Came in at 3 pounds 5 ounces and 2 pounds 5 ounces. So I don't know if it's something with the friction with this knot that's not gripping braid, but for that, y'all are gonna have to find another knot for your braid. Sorry guys. Stay tuned to the next one. We'll get the next knot going here, and I'll see you then.